What's going on, paisanos? V here. On today's Market Watch, we got a bunch of cards that are changing up in the meta. Some cards are actually stabilizing, which makes almost no sense, and we'll get into it in a second. But before we get into it, guys, make sure to ask your question at the end of this video, hashtag Q for V, and I'll answer it at the end of my Market Watch. Also, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe in the video for more future Market Watch videos. I'm doing them almost at a daily basis. I also have another video that's uploading right now. It's going to be me opening up that mystery power box thing. I'm opening up and see what's in those things. I think they're guaranteeing now a PSA graded card in all the mystery power boxes. I'm not sure how much it costs by you, but by me they're like $25. They used to be $20. Remember that? Now they're $25 for the mystery power boxes. They're like the light blue one. Once again, I'll have that video uploaded later on today. I'm actually doing the video with my son, so definitely check that out, guys. And like I said, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little alert box. If you want to join me on Discord link's gonna be below. I'm not sure if it's in the description. I'm gonna comment it or whatnot. That's my Discord link to get my server. You hop in there, we'll hang out, we talk. I'm going to be having a future audio service soon, so everyone can just hang out, start talking around, and something fun to do. Hopefully, it won't get too crazy. Maybe I should make that something for the Patreons. I don't know, I'll figure that out. Also, for my Patreons, thank you if you are a current Patreon. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to be adding up some Patreon changes probably within the next day or two, so keep an eye out for that. Moving to the market, guys, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is going higher in value. The Battle of Legends one, by the way, this used to be a $6 to $8 card, but the Battle of Legends Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is actually around $12 for the Battle of Legends. This is the reprinted version. Original print for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, it's a little bit different. Market price has a card roughly around $8 to $9, and we're seeing it on limited near mint, almost near the $15 price point. Now, as far as the first edition one, well, that's going to run you roughly around $17 for a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This card seems to play a lot in Crusadians, and I feel like a lot of other decks can't abuse the card. It was always a good card, just no deck can bring it out. And now that we have a deck that can bring it out, we're seeing it actually go up in value. Shocker. Up next, number 101 Silent Honor Arc. Now, here's a weird thing about this card. This card actually is only used in Pendulum Magicians. The thing is, Pendulum Magicians are not using this card anymore. So the price point might actually start going down in value. With that said, number 101 Ultimate Rare is around $8 in the market, and we're seeing it actually hover around for lightly played around 9s. As far as the first editions, it's almost near $10 for this card. Once again, I like this card. I own one. I'm going to save mine still. It probably will go down in value, but I think moving forward, it will go up in the future. So keep an eye out for this card. It's still a phenomenal yard. Up next, Yugioh Gold Dread. I've been talking about this card constantly throughout this week and last week, and seeing it go from a $28 card to a $31 card, $33, $35. Now looking at 2018 Megaton Saryujas, they're almost near $39. In fact, after these are gone, you're going to be seeing this card hit around $40. For the Megaton, for the original Prince Saryujas Gold Dread from Extreme Force, that's already at $40. You can see it over here, guys. It's already a $48 card, higher than its $29 market price, because it sees a lot of play. You got Orcas using 2. We just saw recently a Pendulum Magician deck used by Marcello Barberi playing this card in there as well with like Phantom Sky Blaster. It's pretty spicy and pretty cool. So it'll be really interesting to see this card and if Konami's going to hit this in the future or not. There's a lot of talk right now with Konami hitting like Ash Blossom. Well, one of the reasons why I don't want Ash to be hit is because this card is like a thing. Also, it's really good to stop this card, and we need as many hits as possible. Even though we're in a meta where a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are opting not to play hand traps, which I'll get to. I'll talk about in a second. Tricks of Reincarnation from Battles of Legends, Relentless Revenge is $8. Original print Tricks of Reincarnation, Code of Duelist, is at $8 as well. This card was 6s, and now they're at 8s. It's a weird trend. Is it hovering? Is it increasing value? Is Tricks of Sky Striker still a thing? I haven't seen many deck profiles of this deck, but evidently a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are still holding on to this, and I don't blame them. Ulti Lycaris is pretty beautiful, and I guess so. Moving forward, Inspector Border is now around $9 card. Whether you have the 2018 Megaton or the Extreme Force version, Inspector Border is $9. Far from its $4 price point, which is safe, fellas. Listen, the card's phenomenal. I think it stops a lot of decks, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are opting to put this card in because it helps slow down the fast meta we're in right now. If you're a control deck like Subterrace, you can also play Inspector Border. Just be careful, for Dino Wrestler Prankatops hitting the board. This 10-cent comment slapping your $9 card that you paid too much money for. It does hurt right here in the wallet. It hurts a lot more in the wallet. Millennium's are restricted on the card that came out in Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium. Market price has this card roughly around $21. Looking at it, we're actually seeing around $18 to $19. It's hovering if you want to ask my honest opinion about this. But the real thing about this card is it's decent but not good enough. In fact, decks that use Instant Fusion don't really go into Millennium's Eyes Restrict. And the reason is simple. We just don't have extra deck room. If Konami upped the 15 card extra deck to even 17 cards, it would make a world of a difference. If they could do the 20, that's a game changer. Then we would see this card would see a lot more play. Being the fact that we only have 15 cards in an extra deck, everyone's extra deck is tight. No matter what play you ask, the extra deck is insanely tight unless they're running Pot of Extravagance. In that case, they don't care. They run anything. It doesn't matter. A lot of super poly targets. But moving forward on Millennium Strict, guys, I think it's a phenomenal card. I just don't think we had the room. It would be an option if we had the room. That's where it comes down to. Also, with Instant Fusion being at 3 is the reason why this card's playable. We lose Instant Fusion, this card's useless. Its value tanks. Please keep that in mind when you're holding one of these. Moving forward, Ash Blossom Joyous Ring. It got the reprint and Soul Burner, an $8 common. People are so crazy. This is the release day. This is release day Ash Blossom. So we're going to see this card price obviously tank in value. An $8 common is insane, and this card price will go lower. I guarantee it. Looking at the Shouts of Valhalla Super Rares, they're about 17s, lower than an $18 price point. The Legendary Collections are also around like 18s to 19s, under a $20 price point. And the original print, first edition, Lightly Played, Secret Rare, Ash Blossoms are about $41. The crazy thing about this, I think Secret Rare is going to go higher in value. I feel like the other two versions we're going to negotiate on, and I guarantee you, they will not stay maintained in value. I think they're going to go down in value. We could talk about them going, maintaining their value, fine, but we can't talk about them going up in value. That boat sailed already with the release of the common Ash Blossom. With the Secret Rare Ash Blossom, that's going up in value. Unless we get an Ultimate Rare reprint. The minute we get Ultimate reprint, I'm selling my Ash Blossom Secret Rares. That's my new Ash Blossom. But I don't think we're going to be getting that. I think Konami, it might be hitting this in the ban list, or maybe they're preparing to maybe make an Ultimate Rare in the future, but not in the near future. I mean, we got April for the new OTS packs. Hopefully we'll get word of that soon. I think it's April 6th or 7th when we get the OTS pack, which kind of coincides with the release of Power Duelist, which also coincides with the release of the ban list. April's a busy month for every OTS shop, Yu-Gi-Oh player, and Konami. It's a really crazy month, and you guys gotta make sure to go to your locals to get those cards. And also, let's not forget, Lost Arts promotions if you buy stuff like Power Duelist. Man, it's gonna be a crazy month. Moving forward, guys, Bingo Machine Ghost, I think almost near its $50 price point, which it originally was. Market price had this card at $34, and we're actually seeing around 45 to 60 to 46, and after that it hits 50. After those three are gone, it's around $70 for Bingo Machine Go. It's just a collector's card, and the weird part is, collectors really don't. I talked to a lot of collectors. They don't care about this card. If they get it, cool. They don't get it, no big deal. But this card, I guess, because not many were pulled, and nobody really bought much of Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss. It's just, I don't know. That's the best case I have for it. Moving forward, Fantastical Dragon Phantasma is going up in value. Card's roughly around 60. Market price shows it to be around 73. It's actually at $75. This card's almost becoming a staple in the side deck, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players realize that, and that's why the price point has increased, because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are running towards that. Moving forward, Pot of Extravagance is stabilizing in value. Market price has this card at $73. Looking over here, it's $73. The thing about this card is, what decks play it? That's meta. Ultigeist, Subterrace, nothing else. I mean, some Yu-Gi-Oh players can type in, well, V, I played in my fill in the blank, nobody cares about deck. But for the most part, Subterrace, Ultigeist. This card's $73 because of two decks that, for the most part, compared to other decks in the meta, have not done much. I'm not saying they're terrible. I mean, obviously we saw all the guys taking out the regionals in Indiana, going undefeated. We see Subterrace pop up sporadically with random tops and builds I don't fully agree with. I think there's better versions, but still decent builds. I think YCS Chicago is probably the most relevant, even though that one wasn't perfect. They even said it wasn't perfect. They literally said, we're missing a couple of cards, but this deck is almost perfect. And they're right. For Subterrace. As far as Ultigeist, there's tons of different builds you can do with Ultigeist. There's a lot of weird things going on. I'm going to have an Ultigeist deck profile upload later on, probably by next week, hopefully sooner. I'll get you guys my Ultigeist deck profile. Spoiler alert, I only play 2 Extravagance. I own 3. I choose to play 2 because I like to run 3 Duality, or 2 Duality. I think it was 2 and 2, I think I have it. I gotta double check. And the reason why is not because, Extravagance is a bad card. No. It's a good card, but I don't like running it at 3 in my build. I'm still testing it. That might change. Once again, I'll have a deck profile uploaded later on for you guys about that with my Ultigeist deck. I'm playing Ultigeist. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm playing Subterra right now for regionals, but I still play my Ultra Guys. It's my favorite deck in the meta currently right now. It's the deck I feel most comfortable playing. But there's a lot of good decks out there. There's a lot of fun things we can do with a lot of decks out there. And I would love to pick up a new deck and play. That's why I'm playing Subterrace currently. They're still a phenomenal deck. And the reason why is because everything complements itself. And it's autopilot. You don't really have to think when you play Subterrace. Anyone says you have to think play Subterrace, tell them shut their fucking mouth. You don't have to think. Trust me. You open your hand, you're like, extravagance, I have to play this first. Alright, let's search our cards. Terraforming. Hidden City. Alright, Guru. Set Guru. Flip Guru. Alright, set all this rest of that stuff and hold this one hand strap and no thinking needed. It's a fun deck, but I think I like Ultra Guys more. I'm still gonna play because I want to get my invite again. But I want to do it with Subterrace. But I think Ultra Guys is more fun because there's more interactions, there's more options. I'm not shitting on Subterrace. It's just different mentalities, different playstyles. Even though I just did. Okay. Psychic Wheeler, it's about $15. It's stabilized in price point. Market price has around $14. It's stabilized around $15. The reason why this card's still a viable card because of Burning Abyss. It's simple. I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are trying to overthink this card with the secondary effects. If you sync for summon it, cool. The odds of that happening are not as much. This card is just another card that special summons itself to the field, which allows it to see play. And at first, when the meta started shifting with the release of Savage Strike, we didn't see many versions of Burning Abyss play Psychic Wheeler, and now we're starting to see it pop up, and we're starting to see Psychic Wheeler be in the meta. And the reason why is simple. We don't have Speedway Terratop fully unlocked, the Takatambo Terrapop holdout combo fully unlocked, even though those cards are still high in value. We have Wheeler, which like is a really good card. It's not as good as Takatambo and Terratop, but let's be honest with you, that was pretty degenerate cards. Like, this is a phenomenal card. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players realize that, and now we're starting to see more play. Wouldn't it be surprising in a final build of Burning Abyss, this is a main deck staple. So it's $15. Keep an eye out for that. My Witch's Strike is my favorite card. Market price has this card at $14. Looking over here, it's about $14, under $15. But I still want this card to go to 10. I know a lot of you players talking about 10s. I'm gonna buy it at 11s just to like, you know, like Price is Right and mess anyone up who's waiting for 10s. I'm buying my. I think I need 2 more. I gotta look at my cards. But this card's phenomenal. And the reason why this card's phenomenal is because it's an auto win versus Subterrace and it's an auto win versus Ultra Guys. That's it. Like, if you have problems at your locals with these 2 decks, Subterrace and Ultra Guys, this card's your answer. You don't need to put any Rite of Reboots for scrubs. You flip a Witch's Strike and you just look at them and go, that's it. It's the end of you lose. I'm doing this because inside you die. And now, game 2, game 3, whatever you want to play it at, if you play game 3, if they're going to play their negate cards, they need to have an answer for this card. And that's what makes Witch's Strike such a damn good card. It's an auto blowout. Okay, Ultra Guys player, do you want to activate Protocol? I have face down cards. And you're going to see them go, no, that effect's good. Because they don't want to get blown out and OTK'd. If you do the same thing against Subterrace, they have 1 negate 2 Witch Strike, which is the monsters they search. Once you bait out the monsters they search, Subterra Fiendish, once you bait her out, Witch Strike resolves on anything. Once you get her to bait out for anything else, or you activate whatever part of, let's say you activate part of Duality or part of Desires, and they're like, Witch Strike, you're like, oh, today's the day, brother. I mean, a Fiendish, you activate Witch Strike, you clean their field. And I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but the only way Subterrace could kind of come back, and I mean kind of come back, and that's if you get rid of the spell card, the Cave Clash, they don't, but if they kind of come back, if they top deck a Terraforming, or they top deck the Field Spell, that's it. That's it. If not, they die. The game's over. You win. Congratulations. Let me shake your hand via internet. Okay, so that's why I think this card's phenomenal. Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf used to be $2.50, $3, and now over here it's around $5 for Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. Wow. This card. Listen, with the release of this weekend of Salamangreat and Soulburner, everybody's going to be playing this deck, and that's the reason why it went up in value. Let's just call it for what it is. As far as Salamangreat being good, well, now we have a weird thing. About a month ago, I could not stop hearing about Salamangreats. Everybody kept talking about Salamangreats. It was all over the place. Well, that kind of changed now, because I'm in the past couple of days before Soulburner even released, people are like, Salamangreats aren't that good. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, they are. They're pretty good. Don't sleep on the deck. Once again, Yu-Gi-Oh players, respect these decks. You don't have to play them to at least acknowledge the fact that these decks can whip your ass. And it's annoying when Yu-Gi-Oh players do this to me, because I'm like, oh, do you think you're gonna always kaiju a Salamangreat deck? Do you think you're gonna shut them down? What happens when you lose? What's your excuse then? Like, you lock yourself out from them saying the deck is good. He got to his stuff before I got to my stuff. Henceforth, I lost. And I think that's a big problem we're seeing right now in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Yu-Gi-Oh players are putting the brakes on something for hyping it, so they don't look like idiots when it's overhyped. Let me tell you something real quickly. A Lair of Darkness was coming out. I was excited about it, and I overhyped it because I was really excited to play the deck. I have the deck here. It's one of my favorite decks. I really do like the deck a lot. The deck is trash. Even though we're seeing variants top, pure is trash. I'll be the first to say it. But I'd rather overhype something and look stupid than underhype something and get trashed by it and then have no excuse and look like an idiot. That's my take on it. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just throwing you out my take on it. Oh, you overhyped it. The deck's trash. That's fine. Okay? Okay. You wanted to hype this deck, and I just 2-0'd you with it. What's your excuse now? Because the deck's trash, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. And I think Salamangreats is going to be a good deck. I really do. Sorry. Hopefully no one got upset about that. I know people get upset about that and type in the comments. V, you monster. Bro, it's whatever, man. You think differently than me. That's fine. We can still be cool. I still love you. Okay, we can still sleep in the same bed. Naked. Okay, socks on. Up next, Soul Burner Structured Deck Displays are overpriced. The Structure Deck online is still... It's $10, TCU player. Shut up. Try to cover shipping and a little extra. Ash Blossom, like you saw earlier, was $8, and everything else is about $2 and under. These prices are going to tank soon. Don't worry about it. Even Ash is going to tank. Ash is going to be hitting $4. $4 for an Ash Blossom. I told a while ago about common Ash Blossoms, and now we're into the point where common Ash Blossoms are actually here, and $4 is where they're going to be hitting. I'll show you some proof in a second. Royal Magical Library is almost bought out. Looking at OTS Pack Super Rare Royal Magical Libraries, the market price is $1.50. It's actually not that. You got 60 cents, and after that, it hits around $3. There's only one page. There's a 15 wall and a 6 wall, but after that, Royal Magical Library can easily get bought out. So if you're looking to do a buyout, it's easy and not really doing any work. Don't worry about it. Your boy V got your back. Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch Peace Group also got your back, and the Discord got your back. Go in there, buy Royal Magical Library, and join all these groups. Oh yeah, join Team Top Deck. I'm an admin of Team Top Deck. Seriously, I'm an admin. I kind of bullied my buddy Connor. Thank you, Connor. Alright, guys. He's the owner of Team Top Deck. Anyway, Ignister Promise, the Blasting Draco Slayer, is at a weird position right now. I'm not talking about the Ultra Rare. Gold doesn't exist unless you really are cockeyed. I'm talking about Clash of Rebellion's Ultimate Rare, $4 market price, Ignister Promise, the Blasting Draco Slayer. Okay? On this damn plane. Look at the price point. First edition let you play about $5.50, higher than its $4 market price. And to be honest with you, I don't think this card's going to go any lower anytime soon. The reason why is this. One of the cheapest decks right now, besides Salamangreats, one of the cheapest decks right now to play that can be meta, that can be tier 1, that has proven to be tier 1. Marcello just recently went undefeated in Rome, I think, or Italy. Rome/Italy. Anyway, in Italy, Marcello, as well as other Yu-Gi-Oh players have been topping. I know we had 2 top in Nebraska, 4th and 5th. So in the regular regionals, that's at least top 32, right? Nebraska, top 4, 5th is about at least top 32. Bubble. Anyway, this deck definitely has a crazy combo, and it definitely could lock you out. And I feel like, with that said, if you are looking to play Pendulums, you might have to include Ignister Providence. Not because of you want to activate its effect to slow your opponent down. That's crazy talk. Because of the mirror match, because of the fact that you play against another Pendulum match, and you top deck like a card like Drone Lockbird, you slap it on your opponent, and it helps stun them. I mean, there's other ways to do it too. I'm just throwing one out there. But as long as you can stun them pretty decently to slow them down for the turn, you go in Ignister Promise and pop one of their Pendulum cards to get rid of another card. It's pretty awesome. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that Ignister Prominence, I went on eBay, just bought mine. It was $5. Ultimate Rare First Edition. It's relatively inexpensive, but it can go up in value depending on Pendulum see more play. Magic Musketeers was a deck that I talked about a lot, and nobody, I mean, it spiked down in value. Caspar was pretty low. He was 6s. Starfire was 3s. Looking at right now, we're looking at Starfire when market price at $8.50. She's roughly around 8s. Caspar, market price at $10.60. He's a little under 10s. The thing about this is they're getting support, and we don't know if they're going to be good. We honestly don't. We can look at the OCG, even though their balance is vastly different, their meta is vastly different. LTC exclusives make sure that is the case. But looking at Caspar and Starfire, and looking at the new support, they might see play. I don't know. But I do know is they're really good cards. I do know that Yu-Gi-Oh players that have these are not selling these. We're going to be seeing, especially with the release of the set that has these cards in them, we're going to see this price point rise. It's almost a guaranteed. So if you have these, hold them. You can sell them with the announcement of the new cards coming out here in the TCG. Or if you don't have them, try to trade for them. Get them, put them aside. Relatively inexpensive. Alright, hashtag Q for V. Can you please make a new Ultra file proxying Pot of Extravagance? I want to know how I should go about changing the deck. I want to come up soon, buddy. let's do another one. The other one over here is my Brotherhood 5. Oh, that was a Poop Unit and Brotherhood 5 Fist Bear. The card hits me up. Big fan card. Hashtag QV says, do you think Soul Burner would be worth investing in once the deck becomes more accessible at locals, Walmarts, etc.? A lot of older decks, especially ones that compete in the meta, are not only hard to find, but when you find the price is inflated. Do you think Soul Burner could reach this potential? Yes. There's only one way this potential will not be released. If Ash Blossom Joyous Spring is hit. And even then, it's not guaranteed. Let me show you. So, Machine Reactor Structure Decks. First of all, don't look at that's insane. But Machine Reactor Structure Decks are inflated. They're $17. You can't just walk into a local card shop and find these for 10s. They're 17s. The full case of them, it's beyond. Don't look at that. As far as value cards like Ancient Gear Fortress, a common, is still 3 and change. Max C is banned. Okay, it's banned. This is banned, baby. And Max C is almost about $4. It's a $4 banned card. That's a common that comes out in a structure deck. Now, this is a banned common. Looking at Ash Blossom, we're allowed 3. And we could make a huge video, and I might have some coming up soon. I'm starting to upgrade my equipment in my YouTube. Now, I'll probably do a video showing my equipment and all that stuff, but I might do an upgrade showing you guys, having a discussion, what is better, Maxi or Ash Blossoms. And I'm going to make a case of both, and I'm going to tell you what I think is the better of the 2 cards. In fact, common question of the day. I should ask it in the beginning of the video. Maybe I'll ask it in the beginning of the next video. What is better, Maxi or Ash Blossom? Which one would you have at 3, and which one would you ban? I would love to read your comments in the section below. It's going to be half of you guys. You know what? We can wait for the next video. I'll probably do another one in the next video. In my opinion, actually, I might do a video about that. Someone might steal my idea, but whatever. But I think that's a great video topic. What's better, Maxi or Ash Blossom? And if you could swap them, would you? Now, going back to the price point, going back to your question, I feel like the Soul Burner Structure Deck and cards like Ash Blossom are going to skyrocket out of proportions. We're already seeing it being released as a $9 common, which is almost near a Structure Deck, which is $10, not fucking 14. TG player, calm down. Listen. You're looking at the Machine Reactor Structure Deck, random commons like Ancient Gear Fortress are about $3. Maxi, about $3. Ancient Gear Wyvern, almost $3. Ancient Gear Catapult, $2. There's just value. That's not including staples like Machine Tube, Galaxy Cyclone, Infernal Reckless Summon, which I'll check out in a second, actually. There's a lot of value here, and this is a banned card. So, does the Ash Blossom have good potential? Yeah, it has crazy good potential. Little side note, since you're watching the end of the video, I'll tell everybody else who's gonna watch the videos because they're not on my level. We are. We are on a whole new level, boys. Anyway, market price of Infernal Reckless Summon is $2. This is for the super rare version. For like a lightly played, it's unlimited for $1.65. Let me go on page 2. Page 3. First edition. Page 4. It's $5. So it's $1.65 for lightly played, which can easily be bought out, let's be honest with you. It's about $5. The next one after that one is $8. Have fun, boys. Anyway, Paisans, I really appreciate you guys watching my Market Watch. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Definitely stay tuned. The video's already uploading on my iPad, actually. I was editing on my iPad, uploading on my iPad. Me doing a video of me and my son opening the mystery power box. I would love if you guys check that out. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the comment button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the little bell notification. I really appreciate you guys checking out the links. It's your boy V. You Paisanos have a great day.